Good morning, Miss Syra. Good morning, classmates. So here I am today. My name is Michelle A. Camus from BSHM 1A Day. And for today's discussion, we'll be talking about the stability and sustainability. So before I'm going to proceed the next slide, so let me ask you guys if anyone can have an idea what is a stability. So I'll be waiting for you to raise your hands. Okay, right. No one is raising their hands. So let me proceed now. So what is stability? Stability is the state when all the forces acting upon a body are the perfectly balanced and the body remains at rest. So the example of stability is you have to be calm and you have a stable life where you don't have wild ups and down. So that's the example of stability. The another definition of stability, it refers to equilibrium, and from Wikipedia, equilibrium is a state in which a coordinate of a particle right body or a dynamical system is conserved. From McGill University blog on P6, equilibrium is a state of a system in which the variables which describe the system are not changing. So now let's proceed for the next slide. Here is there are three types of stability. The first one is stable equilibrium. The next one is unstable equilibrium. And the third one is the neutral equilibrium. So now the definition of the stable equilibrium. The objects are said to be stable when it is tilted. The vertical line through its center of gravity still falls within its base. Due to the large base of an object, of the vertical line through the center of gravity falls within its base. So therefore, the large base of an object gives more stability to the object. Here it is the example of the stability equilibrium. So as you can see the picture, here it is the moment of weight on the right side, the center of gravity, and here at the bottom is the pivot, and the left side is the base area, and the center is the center of gravity raises. So now let's move forward the unstable equilibrium. Now the definition of the stable equilibrium. The objects are said to be stable when it is tilted. The vertical line through its center of gravity still falls within its base. Due to the large base of an object, of the vertical line through the center of gravity falls within its base. So therefore, the large base of an object gives more stability to the object. As you can see the picture, so it is the same with the stable equilibrium. So now it is the moment of weight, the pivot, and the base area, and the center of gravity, and the next one is the center gravity of the lowers. So let's move forward to the third, neutral equilibrium. Now we see the condition of an object when it is in neutral state. The neutral equilibrium causes the object to topple. So the next is the object center of gravity remains at the same height when it is displaced. So you can see the picture there, they are going to be the opposite. So it is called the center of gravity remains at the same height. Let's forward for the 5 fundamentals of a stability. The first one is home, finance, health and well-being, relationship. The last one is mindset and emotion. So, do you have any idea what is home? I know what one of us sa naman siya tay kagaling balay. So having a home is a stable sense of home is imperative. This doesn't have to be a fancy property. It can be a room in a shared house or even a trailer, as long as you feel safe, independent, and at peace. This should be your safe place that you feel comfortable and grounded. The well-known saying, tidy house, tidy mind, is true when it comes to creating stability. If you have a clean, tidy, and well-organized home, this has a significant effect on your emotional health and well-being. So, the next one is finance. You don't need to be rich in order to be stable. You do, however, to have an income. Whether this is a full-time job or a part-time job or even a welfare, there needs to be a secure and reliable in that comes from a stable sources, meaning nobody has unique influence over your financial stability. Similarity, you need to feel on top of your finances, even if it is the case that you start walking the long road to repairing your credit. So, each one of us has a finance. So, this is very important for us para nasa tay kaugalingong pampalit sa ato ang mga needs and wants. So, the next one is a health and well-being. Your health is your foundation. You can have all the money in the world, a beautiful home, and great relationship, but without your health, life has a tendency to feel very unstable. The term prevention is better than cure. It's true when it comes to having stability, as when you know you are keeping on top of looking after yourself, you feel more positive and stable about the future. So this is very important, of course, ang ato ang health sa ato ang body. So kailangan jud kana safety ang ato ang body para healthy. So now let's move forward the relationship. No man or woman is an island, and when it comes to finding stability, a supportive network of caring friends is fundamental. However, sometimes it can be the people in our life that cause our instability. It's important to consider your relationships carefully and work out which relationships add to your sense of stability and which relationships destabilize you. So the last one is mindset and emotions. The thoughts you think create the feelings you feel, and at times, it can feel like you aren't in control of your emotions, but you decide where to focus your attention. And as the popular saying states, where the attention goes, energy flows. This means if you have a positive focus, then you will attract more positive things, whereas if you have a negative focus, you will attract more negative circumstances. Meditations, and in particular mindfulness, are great tools to help calm and balance the mind. So now, let's move forward. So, do you have any idea about what is sustainability? So, can you please raise your hands? So, no one is raising their hands, so I'll be the one to define the sustainability. Sustainability means meeting our own needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In addition to natural resources, we also need social and economic resources. So now, there are 3 pillars of sustainability. So the first one is social sustainability. The social sustainability aims to preserve social capital by investing and creating services that constitute the framework of our society. The concept accommodates a larger view of the world in relation to communities, cultures, and globalization. It means to preserve future, their generation to acknowledge that we can have an impact on others and the world. So the second one is the economic sustainability. So what is economic sustainability? Aims to maintain the capital intact. If social sustainability focuses on improving social equality, economic sustainability aims to improve the standard of living. So the last one is the environmental sustainability. Environmental sustainability aims to improve the human welfare through the protection of natural capital like land, air, water, minerals, and initiatives or programs are defined environmentally sustainable when they ensure that the needs of the population are met without the risk of compromising the needs of future generations. So that's the end for my discussion today, guys. So I hope you understand and thank you for paying your attention. So before we end our discussion today, so let me ask you guys if you do you have any question or clarification about the stability and sustainability? So okay, thank you so much and God bless. See you on our next semester.